the Baltimore Orioles rolled out a lineup last night that was kind of what they've been working towards for a long time. They have 7 homegrown players plus Grayson Rodriguez on the mound. It's just an incredible organizational kind of point for them to get to. This is, of course, because they just called Heston Kjerstad back up as Austin Hayes goes on the IL. Jackson Holliday continues to struggle. He did get his second hit last night, so that's nice to see, but he is still having a batting average that is not what it is supposed to be when you're the number one prospect.
I think that Holliday's slow start is not reason to panic, right? Nor is it really reason quite yet to rethink how the industry feels about him as a player over the long haul. Like, he's 20.
Yeah.
However, it is certainly notable.
Anybody goes 1 for 30 in the big leagues with the 50% strikeout rate, like, you're probably going to notice it. It does not happen to that many big leaguers, that degree of struggle. But the other larger thing that we wanted to kind of get into is, I tweeted about this lineup saying, oh, look at all these homegrown guys. This is an incredible organizational achievement. And I truly believe that. And there were some people responding being like, well, yeah, duh. They tanked. So obviously you tank, you have this happen. It's that simple. You do that. And then then eventually you have the lineup full of star level players that you drafted with the first pick overall. That's obviously what happens.
It is time to once again break out the multiple things can be true at the same time horn. There is something to an extended period of losing in that way, turning off certain members of a fan base, even once you get good again. Like, I do believe that that's true. However, I think it's important for the Orioles context, like, to lay out the timeline of tanking. I don't think anything that the 2018 Orioles did deserves to be included in the tanking conversation. However,
yes,
19, 20, 21, that was tanking. Said tanking gave them top picks and more money to spend in the draft. That is all true, right? However, to this point, the Baltimore Orioles nailed those picks. And the Orioles have just been so good at identifying the right players and developing those players. That deserves to be commended as much as the tanking itself deserves to be scorned, because it's not as if the Orioles director of player development picked up the phone and said, let's lose and save money over the next 3 years. No. The low A pitching coach, that person's job is to develop the baseball players. And they have been superb at that to this point.